Anyway, and we're talking about our Bass Pro Shop lock-in, which started at 7 o'clock Friday night, going till 7 a.m. Saturday morning. And a big thanks to everybody who donated.
Absolutely. Holy
Allie just donated to our lock-in portion of our charitable endeavor for the month of October. I mean, for the entire month, you guys stepped up. You guys bought the Hollow Weirdo stickers from First Community. You guys went to our social sentiment night at Ballpark Village. You bought Jeff Burton's watering hole book. You guys went and bought T-shirts from the Point merch store. And as far as I could see here, the total, as far as our funds raised for the lock-in, $17,980.
Wow. Just from the lock-in.
Just from the lock-in.
Wow. Which is insanity. Because that was a dream come true.
Yeah.
Just from the lock-in, almost $18,000.
Wow.
And then if you add up all the other stuff, I mean, we're just shy of $35,000 raised for Kids Rock Cancer.
Yeah. Did you see the numbers just from the stickers?
How much was that?
This is as of Thursday. So I was out in Waterloo at the First Community location, and as of Thursday, so there was a few more days left in the month, so it's more than this. But as of Thursday, just from the stickers, $4,416.
That's crazy.
And then First Community does like an internal thing where they can wear jeans on a Friday or something, and they donated that to Kids Rock Cancer, and that was $1,526.
Wow. Thank you guys.
Amazing.
So yeah, and these are unofficial numbers, by the way. The ones I mean, I don't have the exact. I know it's around $35,000.
Wow.
Could be a little more, could be a little less.
Which is spectacular.
That is.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Amazing. So thanks to First Community, thanks to Mattress Direct and Marshall Home, Pat over there gave us a living room. Gave us a living room there at the Bass Pro Shop.
That was really fantastic.
So we were set up where would be their Winter Wonderland at Bass Pro Shop, which was being constructed today, a nice big area for us. And thanks to Renee and everybody over at Bass Pro Shop for letting us stay there.
That jail was legit a jail.
Yeah,
that was painful.
Yeah, so the quote-unquote jail we were in was Santa's workshop. And I think I said this during the broadcast, how something which will bring joy to children throughout the holiday season at Bass Pro Shop has become a prison for the four of us.
Yeah.
Sure and I, as your top fundraiser, got out first. And I did rock the Speedo for an hour, which made everybody uncomfortable. And I had not put that Speedo on in a long time, and it was a little snug. Did not fit.
It shrunk?
Did not fit like I remembered it. It's been a while. I gotta return it back to the Smithsonian.
Sure. Of course.
Even though it was mine, they had to lend it to me. And then, Jeff was out next, and then King Scott and Moon got out around, 9, 10 o'clock? 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
you guys were out.
Yeah, you let me out early because Scott actually overtook me as far as...
That was crazy.
Yeah, as far as the money raised goes. So I would have been in there till 11, but you...
well, I wanted to have fun.
Generously broke me out of
because I wanted us to have fun.
It was.
And we did.
Fun.
And I realized I'm the one who still ate the chocolate-covered creatures. It wasn't him.
Oh, yeah, somebody gave us...
That was something specific for you.
That's
Well, that was fun. You had fun doing it, right?
Yeah, no, it was fun, but it was for me to get out early.
Yeah, well...
And I,
oops. Whatever, things happen. What happened was as soon as I got out of there, though, I was all over those motorsports, the bike and the ATV.
The electric bikes.
I was screaming.
Yeah,
it
Bass
was
Pro
a
Shop.
freaking dream come
Bass
true.
Pro Shop let us have these electric bikes. We were cruising around the store. We had a gas-powered ATV riding around.
I was
so
doing
awesome.
donuts.
They had cleared the aisles, like the big aisles away. So, I mean, the place was empty.
Yeah.
And we had run of the place.
We had a track.
Yeah, we made a track. We played hide and seek, where Moon was the champion.
Yep.
Absolutely.
You did good.
You did good.
And I'll take your apology anytime now, Jeff. Anytime.
For what?
You called me a cheater no less than 940 times.
What are you talking about?
Oh, he's got to be cheating. He's cheating. He's
I
a
said
cheater,
you got
blah, blah,
up and moved, which you did.
which I did not. No, I did not.
You said you moved from one spot to another.
No, I did not. I did not
Yeah,
move.
after he went
I'm
to the
so
second
sick of
spot, he
being
didn't move.
tired of
Well, I
that.
mean, if you do this, that means you're telling the truth, I guess.
Okay, buddy.
All right.
Cool apology.
How does hide and seek for a charity event turn into an argument?
Because this guy who cheated at Real or Fake and still refuses to just absolutely
Who cares
apologize
if you
for
moved
it.
or not? It doesn't matter.
I did not
I don't
move.
care. It took us almost 45 minutes to find you twice.
I care when somebody calls you a cheater or a liar and you're not. I hate
cares?
that. And he hates that too.
cares?
He would hate that more than anything.
Did you move?
No.
Okay, so done.
There you go. You didn't move.
Done.
Everybody knows you didn't move. Congratulations, buddy.
We wind up getting...
Okay,
hey,
yeah. How nice
That's
to,
a very
to deflect
passive-aggressive
that.
thing.
What? I'm saying congratulations. You didn't move. I was wrong. There you go, buddy.
It wound up being...
Follows it with condescension.
You might as well
Jeff,
call
say
him
it again
Chief.
and don't say buddy. Say it again and don't say
Congratulations. You won hide and seek.
Chief.
Yeah, good job,
Wow.
little pal.
Say Sparky. Say Sparky.
Sparky.
I know this
Why don't
goes
you go
against
and-
the
why don't
nicest
you go
guy,
and-
Jeff.
Why don't you go and tussle his hair?
persona.
I didn't do that.
Anyway, it got to the point where we took walking sticks and were poking the clothing racks to find you.
Where
were you?
I was just under some camo pants.
He was hiding in the camouflage.
The camouflage that we looked at 100
Oh, yeah.
times.
You guys pushed me, you kicked me, you jabbed me with sticks.
I wound up hitting him with a stick in the head.
Did they end up finding you or did you give up?
Rizz found me.
The second time, the first time, we never found him.
Yeah, first time I had to move because I was like, my bones were hurting. Everything was hurting. But he found me. A nice jab right in the center of the chest.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think I may have clocked you in the head, too.
Yeah, no, that one nearly, it was just a few inches over. And they weren't messing around. They weren't like,
Oh, no, I was at...
Well, I had seen, because you had
40 minutes
texted,
later, it was...
you had texted in the group chat, but for all of us, you had texted Moon, or Moon had actually texted you guys and said, give up. And you said, you've got to be moving. And Moon said, need anything from the gas station.
We thought you may have gone home. That would have been the ultimate.
Were you messing
forgot.
with the Bluetooth speaker and playing music?
No, that
no.
was somebody else.
How was that? That
I
was
had
weird.
That was Jen from Bass Pro Shop doing that.
But it was like songs about being alone or something. I'm like, he's playing songs
Yeah.
about being by
That would have
himself.
been awesome. No. I was using the Apple Watch to text you guys, so I was doing it like this.
No, that was totally unrelated.
I was how long did I hide? 10 minutes, and I couldn't stand it.
Well, I flushed you out with the catfish bait,
Yes,
which, by the way, is probably the worst. If you have an opportunity to smell catfish bait,
Oh, I think I have.
it is probably the worst smell.
Wakes you up.
It smells like horrendous, like beer vomit.
Yeah, it's like rotten chicken liver, and usually it comes in like the little red balls, and it's
Yeah.
My God.
it's somewhat tolerable when you're fishing. It's okay.
And sort of pasty.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
whatever the brand or however they did it with this one, it looked like cream cheese. It wasn't like balled
was fresh
into
almost.
and it was way worse. The smell was so much worse.
Well, I knew you were on the clothing rack, so I took the catfish bait cap off and put it in the clothing rack.
I had no
And got
idea
you
where
out of there.
Jeff was having a full conversation about fishing with Chris right next to it, and I had no idea he was in there.
Talking
Well,
about
Jeff was
fishing, somebody that worked there at one point was like, "Will you please look for him and quit trying to fish?"
Jeff was in full camo.
Yeah, it was.
Although there was one injury of the evening.
I still can't believe that.
Oh, did you? I didn't show you what it looks like now.
No.
Well, I guess it's Jeff.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it's me.
It's Jeff that got hurt.
It's gnarly.
Still? You should have seen it when it happened. It took 4 seconds.
Well, let me paint the picture. We got a chance to go into the archery range they have there at Bass Pro Shop, and Moon was.
Oh, nice.
Oh, man.
Jeff, show the cameras. Down a little bit. There you go.
So we were shooting arrows. In fact, we were all aiming for an apple. That was how far away was that? 25, 30 yards?
Yeah, I'd say 25 yards.
25, 30 yards. So we, had a compound bow, which is powerful.
Yeah.
This thing. Just to draw it back is you got to use your strength. So Moon was shooting, I was shooting, Scott was shooting. And then Jeff gets up there to shoot, and first arrow, right? Fun.
Yeah, it was great. It went straight. I freaking nailed it, dude.
And then
nailed it.
The second shot, I guess you had your left arm too close to where the string snaps back.
The guy told, or Pat actually, who knows what he's doing, said I did it right. It's just not the right bow.
It's not
for me," or
adjusted.
something. Yeah. He said it wasn't adjusted for me.
Yeah,
So you had your forearm too close to where the bow snaps back.
I guess.
And it just wrecked the inside of your forearm.
Oh, and I was dressed in the suit, obviously, because I have to be, and so I had my long sleeve. I thought I tore my skin. That's how bad it. Because when I peeled my shirt back, I was like, "Oh my God, there's gonna be blood everywhere."
I've never seen something swell up so quick.
It was a hematoma, like full-blown hematoma. It wasn't just like the scuff. You know, sometimes when you're doing that, you get the red scuff. Yours blew up like a baseball.
Yeah, you went Fred Flintstone.
Yeah.
I've never seen something swell up so quick.
Actually,
I think it even made a noise.
muscle.
It made that.
Yeah. It made the cartoon noise.
Dude, it was. I was like, oh my gosh, we're gonna have a hospital run.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
But they ran and got ice, and it wound up being okay.
I told the lady, I said, this place is going to be called Burton Pro if anything happens to me.
Yeah, so those things have to be set up. They're set up for your draw. All of it is customized to your exact size,
but
your arm length, all that.
Obviously, I did something wrong if the first one was fine and the second one wasn't.
I don't think
you had your arm
I just think
like this,
it's not.
as
Yeah,
opposed to
it's not
this.
adjusted to you, and you're a little bit double jointed, so your arm kind of kinks in a bit.
Oh, this way as opposed to this way. I thought it was because of this.
No, look, yeah. See how you can kind of bend your arm? I can't
So
do
then
that.
it gets in the way of the...
It just got in the way of where the string snaps back, and it just went scraped you right at the right spot.
Or the wrong, yes.
Yeah, I bought an arm guard right after that.
An arm guard wouldn't have helped that.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe
I don't
a
think
little
you
bit.
would have had a hematoma.
Yeah. I noticed everybody was wearing the arm guard after that.
Yes, we were.
So listen, we were having a good time probably until 3:30, and then everybody started hitting the wall.
Yeah, yeah.
I miss. Everybody said that you guys had some musical performances. I missed that.
We
wrote
singing.
2 songs.
I think no less than 3 songs were written and performed.
I heard Jeff while he was still in jail singing "Hit me with your best shot." That was incredible.
Songs were written, music was played.
Hearing Jeff go, "Hit me with your best shot."
We did the time trials.
If you had tuned into the broadcast,
time
there was a
trials.
little problem with the audio at the beginning. We got it worked out. That
Yeah.
poor engineer. I guess it may have been his first gig.
Not May. It was his first gig as a engineer.
As an engineer?
Yeah.
Well, Bass Pro is huge. We were also locked in that Santa's Workshop thing, which I think threw some interference. And then
The signal's not great there.
yeah, and then but we worked it out probably within the first hour, if not shortly after.
Yeah,
and the funny thing is, like, most people hung in there and they understand. They understand this is a long play and there's a lot that's going on and with the video and the mics, and we're also doing it connected to the radio because we're on the radio live and all of that. But occasionally we would get a Instagram message of like, "Dude, the mic's cutting out. Screw this. You guys suck. I'm out." And you're just like, this is for the kids.
For charity.
And you're clearly...
We're doing our best.
And my response was, clearly not a fisherman. Patience is a virtue. Like those kind of things. Like, come on, man.
I want instant gratification, and if I'm not satisfied immediately,
I like the fact that
I'm out of here.
I like the web stream that was going on. That was the camera that was pointed at the couch, and every once in a while we just go over there and BS and whatever. And at like 4 o'clock in the morning, there was still several hundred people tuned in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
There was a point where Scott and I jumped in one of the carts. And I pulled up Instagram Live on the Rizz Show account, and I was just like, "Hey, just push me around." And there was like 10 people on there at 4 o'clock in the morning. And one person was like, "It's 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm watching this. What is wrong with me?"
We had 250 people watching us at the end.
Yeah.
At DB's, we saw John, Team Rizz member John. He's participated in a ton of stuff. He said he pulled an all-nighter with us.
Oh, wow.
Man, oh man.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
Oh, it's appreciated.
We had people stop by the big window behind us just to say
Yeah.
hello, which was nice.
Yeah, that
It was
cool.
it was a wonderful evening, and Renee from Bass Pro Shop's like, we should make this a yearly thing. Let's slow our roll. I said, let's assess.
But remember, all of this
That made me
started.
delirium.
All of this started talking about our childhood dreams of getting locked in a department store, and King Scott came with the greatest
did
idea
it.
of all time.
Thank you.
He
Thank you,
said, "You guys are all wrong. The place to get locked in is Bass Pro," and you were right, man. You
Maybe
were
next
so
year
right.
they'll lock us into Springfield one.
That would be
Wow.
And then the year after that, we can go to Memphis and get locked into Pyramid.
You want to talk about?
Let's just.
I like this idea. You're
talk
right.
about- I love
We
this
should
idea,
keep doing
Scott.
this.
Let's do it.
Let's,
How about you go to Springfield?
Okay.
I'll go with him.
I'll do it.
Let's do it.
I think
Don't call
Jeff,
yourself
I'm
an
not
ideas
100%
guy.
sure, but I think Jeff may have worked there, gotten his start in radio.
He's
what?
familiar with the
I'll show
area.
He
you
can
some
visit
places.
his old stomping grounds.
Listen, we had a
McCheesy's
good
or
time.
cheesy? McCheesy's.
We had a good time. And again, thanks to everybody who donated. Thanks to Bass Pro Shop, and thanks to Pat at Marshall Home and Mattress Direct. And everybody who stopped by. Team Rizz made a very generous donation.
Yeah, they did.
As always, Team Rizz there for us and for all the charitable endeavors.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Thank you guys very much.
A lot of them were there in the 6 o'clock hour hanging out. And, man, just what an amazing way to start that. Seeing them, seeing their support, seeing faces, you know, it was truly amazing.
And for all that money to go to Kids Rock Cancer is just made it all worthwhile staying up that long.
Also, the other thing that made it worthwhile is when the employees started coming in around 6, and we're walking around trying to like find everybody.
One of my favorite
leave.
things was Video Ben, who was there with us all night, disappeared.
Yeah,
and he wound up taking a sleeping bag off the rack and going to the women's clothing section and putting the sleeping bag on the floor. And nobody knew where he was.
Yeah, it was like,
hey, went to bed.
It's,
he just
7
went to bed.
Where's Ben?
And employees were there, working around him. And he,
just walking around,
just walking around him
and stuff.
There's
a guy right there. And by the way, he was out cold.
Out cold.
And gotta say, I got to live a personal dream, and that was being able to fish the tank.
Oh,
I got to
yes.
fish
Yeah,
the
fish the
tank.
tank.
Now we took the the hooks and the barbs
No
off,
hooks.
but seeing that big old Goliath bass just go bam and hit that lure immediately was the coolest thing. We got to feed the fish.
Yeah.
I mean, I get to go into Bass Pro for the rest of my life and go, I got to fish in that thing.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of memories from that night.
Yeah,
The
really
coolest.
good times.
Yeah, it was cool. Very cool.